When I was down, nobody came for me, but now I'm way up straight to the top. Like,
yo, what's going on, guys? In this video I'm gonna be showing you how you can make that beat sync velocity in DaVinci Resolve 17. Alright guys, so I'm in a brand new project right now. So the first thing you wanna do is importing your song and the clips you want. So here I got my song and I also got my beat drops marked in my song, so you can see I have the beat drops marked for syncing. So this thing right here is for the transition, so it's not gonna be for this velocity. And then you want to import your clip into this project. So now it's gonna be like this. First off, you want to sync the clip. So for that, just keep your playback header on the beat drop that you wanted to be used for the kill. So in my song I feel like this one is the best for that. And now just slowly drag in your clip until it's synced, until you can see the palettes over here. So these little dots are the palettes, so you can see right now it's perfectly synced. Alright, so the next thing you gotta do is unlinking your clip audio. So for that, just do what I did and keep your playback header on this first marker and go to Fusion and make sure media in is selected and hit Control space to bring up this menu, and from here search for optical flow and add it. Now make sure this thing is selected and search for time stretcher, this thing right here, just add it. Alright, now you gotta see that there is a keyframe right here, but we don't need that. So what we need is we need this to be 618 in my case, but in your case it should be different. So this number right here should go in here as well. So just type the same number as here and here, and go to the first frame and change this to 0 like that. And now go back to edit page and move on to the second beat drop and see the frame number over here and type the same thing here as well like that. And now do the same thing with this third beat drop. So this frame number here should go here like that. Alright, so now for the last frame as well. So before that, I'm gonna trim down my clip like that, because I want my clip to be ended right here, so that's why I did that. Alright, so now keyframe this over here, so it's 744, just like that. Alright, so now you gotta open spline over here, so just click on here and it's gonna be opened right here in your DaVinci. Alright, so now click on this little arrow to make everything visible. So you can see all the keyframes are here right now. And now what you want to do is click on here and zoom in this part. So that's what we need to work on. Alright, so this is the first beat sync. So for that, make sure these two are selected and right click and is out in cubic like that. And now the second one, do the same thing, and for the after kill as well. Alright, so now you can make it a little bit zoomed out. Alright, so this is not what we want. So all we're gonna do is we need to adjust these things according to our preference. So this is probably not what I need to be, So I'm gonna keep this selected, and while holding Alt in my keyboard, I'm gonna drag this to all the way left, so it's gonna look like this. And now these two, and for this as well, make sure you're holding Alt, and for this one as well. Alright, so this is also not what we need. Now make this a little bit shorter, so it's not gonna be very sharp, but this time make sure you don't hold Alt. This time you don't have to do that. Alright, this might be fine. Now for this one as well, make it less sharper, and you gotta make sure that this little graph should be always going up, so it should not be coming down. Being flat is fine, but it should not come back. You gotta make this a bit more shorter. It's too short. And for this as well, like that. Alright, so now let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, so for me this looks really good. So if you are not satisfied with this, you can just play with these keyframes and the graph, and yeah, just see what seems best for you. Now you can see it's a little bit choppy, so for that make sure this thing is selected and change the interpolation mode to flow, and check all these boxes right here. So now it's gonna look like this. It's so good. This is gonna be an additional step. For this step you're gonna need some plugins. Now for that, add an adjustment clip. Go to effects over here and drag in an adjustment clip, and make it a little bit shorter from this side, not from this side, and go to fusion and add this preset for the beat shake. Alright, so it's gonna look like this. It makes this a bit cooler. Alright, so now you can duplicate this one for all the beat drops, and yeah, like this. And now for the last one, this is the impact, so you could just go ahead and add any impact you want. Alright, so I'm not gonna be showing that right now. This is another video for the impact, so you can check my channel for a lot of impact presets if you don't have any. Or yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you learned something new from this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.